Living here in Japan as a health coach, I've managed to boost my VO₂Max in a fun way that most people either don't do or don't know how to do. Now, it's actually using a game that I was introduced to in Japan here. And believe it or not, I'm playing it right now while making this video. And how I've been able to do so is because of my background as a health coach. As soon as I was introduced to this game, I knew I could use it to not only make fitness more fun, but I could also make it, well, more strategic, a better way to track my fitness. I'm going to go through how I exactly do that in this video. But firstly, if you are interested in this, then make sure you check out the link below after this video. Let's get into it. So if you're not sure of what VO₂Max, it is one of the predictors of living a long, healthy life. And what it essentially is your body's ability to take in oxygen and use it to move and do things that you want to do. And so having a good VO₂Max is a real main predictor in longevity of life. But it doesn't have to be that difficult. It doesn't require a gym. It doesn't require any personal trainer or anything like that. It just requires the right know-how, of course, the discipline, and then the consistency to be able to do it. Now, as I said before, I'm a health coach, and I've been a health coach with over 10 years experience. I was qualified at university, got a university degree in health, and I've helped people improve their health over the last 10 years. One of the key pieces, though, that I was missing was Japanese longevity. So Japanese longevity is probably well known around the world, I assume. In fact, I mean, I've heard about it a few times, and if you search on the internet, you'll find out that Japan ranks top in the world in terms of centenarians, people that live over 100 years. Now, how that's important is that when I came to Japan and am now living in Japan, it was the foundations of this lifestyle that these centenarians live that allowed me to excel my knowledge and how I implement my own fitness. There's a few fundamental pieces that Japanese centenarians do in order to live a long time. So a few of those is one of the key principles is Kaizen. You may have heard of Kaizen, but it's essentially small increment improvements over time. So the way I explain it and the way that I apply it to my own world is that I ensure that I'm always, upping what I'm able to do. I'm able to continually and consistently, in a fun way that is, push the boundaries of my own fitness. Now, it is really fun to be able to do that. And it's also quite liberating because the independence that comes with that, the ability, the confidence that okay, well, I actually did that. And I couldn't have done that, say 6 months ago. That is a real wonderful thing to be able to know that you can do. And another key piece that's included in a lot of Japanese centenarians' lifestyle is the term ikigai. Now, you may have heard of ikigai because it really has exploded in all different types of topics. However, what ikigai essentially is living with a purpose. For my own self and how I applied it to my own world is that I, as a health coach, now coming to Japan and understanding these fundamental rules of longevity of the Japanese, I was able to go, okay, well, I'm able to live with more purpose because I understand that I can now apply a fun, strategic way to my own, not only my own life, but to others' lives as well. Able to really have an impact in other people's world by implementing a fun, easy, simple, straightforward way to get fit. It's not got to do with, going gung-ho. Like, gung-ho is essentially, giving it your all, which, I mean, there is, I guess that's a bit of a loose term, but at the same time, it's not more about, okay, burning yourself out. It's not about giving it all and then going, oh, this is too hard, and quitting. It's more about that small, slow, consistent improvements that really make the biggest difference. In addition to that though, when I came to Japan and was introduced to Pokemon Go, I knew I could use it exactly to not only benefit my own fitness and enjoyment in doing so, but also others. Like, even if you don't love Pokemon and you're more of one of those Pokemon no people, it really is a fun way to get fit. Gamifying your cardio really takes off any of the need for the motivation, because you're more about you're getting pulled by the enjoyment of doing it in a fun way, and it's actually quite addictive if you get into it the right way. If you're interested in this and learning more about how to gamify your fitness, use longevity of the Japanese, of course, people that live over 100 years, the foundations of their lifestyle included on all this, and of course do it in a fun way with others who are doing it too, then make sure you check out the link below, because I go into it more in detail. I'm able to show you exactly the way to do it, so no guesswork, just straightforward. Here's how to do it, implement your own way. So if you're interested in all that, then I look forward to seeing you there on the next page. See ya.